I had a whole bunch of topics I wanted to talk about. I was ranting. I was ranting. No, I'm not ranting. Make America great again. MAGA! MAGA! We're going to get elected and we'll be like, it's too late! Okay, now in all seriousness, we have a bunch of clowns and jokers running almost every institution in our country. What you're seeing on TV with the Fannie Willis is Georgia, but that's just a tip. That's just an example. Honestly, she's just the tip of the iceberg. It's like that in almost every agency and in almost every state. You're going to see that most of the people that are on TV or pretend like they're running things are nothing more than hacks. They take the most, so they are elevated to the top. They're easy to control. They don't know the law. Fannie Willis does not know the law. And the other prosecutor guy who's supposed to be attorney, he doesn't know the law either. I'm smiling because it's funny. I'm not a lawyer. I didn't pass the bar, but I know a lot more than all of them and some judges. And when I go in there and I see these people as these hacks, and I can souffle them like a ninja because I actually went and learned the law because I didn't want to sound dumb. So I learned about all this stuff that these guys do not know. All these doctrines, everything, right? The Constitution. They don't know what agencies they work for. They're literally paper pushers. When they try to sound intelligent, they sound absolutely hilarious. Dude, today, I was wondering if he was a fountain or what. He was sweating all over the place. Totally bad posture and body language. Just all the way around, they do not know what they're doing. They are hacks. I don't know how else to say that. It's really bad. I like to play and joke around and have fun, but at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm talking about at least. I'm not going to get up there and be the orator of retardedness. Oh boy. So we're going to start doing some boots on the ground election stuff pretty soon. I'm going to go around and try to meet as many of you as I can. Hopefully we can have some events. So I don't like asking for donations, and I'm probably not going to. It's best off if you guys get t-shirts and posters, and I'm going to work on the website where you guys can just order t-shirts and posters and have them directly shipped to you. That's going to be the best way, because like donating me money, that all that's going to do is make it to where I can buy more t-shirts and posters. I do want to hire staff, and I would like to get some guys hired and some people hired to be able to go and spread some things around, put signs, that kind of thing. So if any of you know how to fundraise to do that kind of election thing, that would be great to help me out to try to just figure those things out. But I'm trying to do this without grifting money off of the population. Once I get elected, I'm going to be getting paid, it looks like an awful lot. They pay the governor $180,000 a year. That's fine with me. We can live off that, and I won't even be corrupt and steal. Trust me, don't need to. I've made it on my own for a long time. And when I was in the car business, which I can't be now because of all their regulations, and they're literally trying to destroy the car business, and they're trying to take away your cars too. So all my car friends that see this, if you like your cars, you have no choice but to vote for me. There's a reason I'm not out playing with cars right now with you guys. There's a reason I'm not doing sports stuff with you guys. There's a reason I'm not doing all these things, and it's because they're all broken and corrupt. And someone has to be the adult in the room that tells the bad people no. You have to tell them no, no, bad AG, bad governor, no. You have to say bad senator. They'll call me Big Daddy Veto because I'm going to veto everything. They're going to do all this work, and I'm going to be the bad guy. Watch, the fake news will be like, Governor Lawson is a jerk. He vetoed Taking Care of Homeless People Act and all this other crap, which, as you know, will be 180 degrees of what they say. So I'll be signing the Stab the Bald Eagle Act and Make Americans Homeless Act. And in reality, I'll be making Americans have houses and saving bald eagles. So I can play their game too. I just want to make sure that people know what's going on and the people have my back. Because you guys are going to do your own research and find out who I am, so you won't have any reservations with having my back, aren't you? Yes, Leon. Yes, Leon. That's what you guys need to do. Research. Learn about me. Learn about the fights I've already brought to the table. Learn about that. Learn about the attacks that they've done on me. Ask yourself why the fake news refuses to say my name. Why don't they call me the crazy QAnon dude? I quote QAnon all the time. It's not QAnon. There is no QAnon. There isn't. There isn't. That's why they don't want to talk to me about these things. There is no QAnon. There is a Q group. There are some anonymous researchers that were literally scared of getting killed by bureaucrats. Bureaucrats, unelected ones. Just like these CIA guys that were spying and doing all this other crap. You know what I mean? That's how they are. You'll see when you pull my website up, it says that I'm a MAGA terrorist. That is semi a joke, but I was trolling the FBI because they were doing unlawful surveillance. And they are basically the enemy of the people, and they are coming after MAGA because they were helping the political arm and doing election interference. So as long as they all want to put their thumbs on the scale for our elections, I will treat them as enemies of the people. They need to step up and understand what's going on, and we need transparency in those bureaucracies and those agencies, especially the ones that oversee law enforcement. We absolutely have to have transparency in those, and every single cop needs to be a lawyer. Sorry. Every single cop needs to be a lawyer to some extent, to the extent that they understand the elements of the charges that they're bringing on people. It's always easy to blame the DA or the prosecutors, but if the police aren't giving them the elements they need for the crimes that they're writing them up for, nobody can do anything. So the entire mechanism is broke because they are guilty of unlawful training, or I guess it would be negligent training and negligent retention of the employees. So they need to train people. The cops need to understand the laws. It's real easy. You can even have different officers for different scopes. Obviously, a cop that is out in the bushes doing stuff in the woods will know all those laws and all the laws for hunters and everything else. A traffic cop, he's obviously going to know the seatbelt laws. He's going to understand his role in law enforcement. Investigators, those guys, they should understand all the laws they need to make the elements of the crimes. But what we're getting is in the standard beat cops, the ones that police our civil day-to-day lives, they aren't aware of a lot of the elements, and it appears they are working from a blind, untrained state and charging people with constitutional violating crimes knowingly with the intent to enrich themselves with a paycheck. So they're guilty of potentially treason and don't even realize it. Meanwhile, they're putting themselves out there every day with good intent and in good faith, thinking that they're being taken care of and that somebody's looking over them. However, this is not true. This can also lead into the marijuana industry, where these guys that are doing the right thing and paying the state the most money are actually committing the most crimes and putting themselves out there because their intent is to be enriched. They're knowingly violating federal law, and with the equal protection problems of having a license on a federally legal activity, you are violating the Constitution and the rights of those you are actually selling to. So this is something else people should be aware of. I agree with Donald Trump on 90% of the issues. In fact, you might say 99. There's not many issues he has presented that I am not, for the most part, in agreement with. You can say that is biased to some extent. However, the information I'm given is limited to sources that I can get it from. I have access to FOIAs, and I do a lot of research there, and that's where I get a lot of my information, is from actual legislation. So I can see the intent of those actors, and I can see the people that are shoestringing Trump in order to make him look bad for optics, or in order to side rail or derail his attempts to correct long-standing and long-running issues that they have created and have super strong interests in protecting. So there's that. This video was a secondary test video for you guys to get to know me. If I really thought it was going to be a good video, I probably would have shaved. You can see my little 5 o'clock shadow there. I get like that. I probably should have shaved. I didn't. I apologize to you for that. But I wanted you guys to see my videos. I'm assuming nobody's watching this because nobody watches my videos right now. My videos and things are pretty suppressed, right? It could be algorithm. We believe it's a little more nefarious, and with the way that they were blocking me and the way they were surveilling me and the overall fear they have of my message reaching people, it would not surprise me if my YouTube channel maybe never grows. But I think when the elections come, and this is a resource for people to link to, especially through the website, so people can learn about me and maybe see me talking to you in these videos with a little more context on my issues, because I imagine the state is only going to suppress or spread what they have to, and in limited context, in like they did last time in the Senate race, where they wanted to make fun of my positions on decriminalization of marijuana, but never name me directly. They would insinuate, and they would insinuate that I didn't know what I was talking about and that it's already legal, showing their ignorance and displaying it for all to see, which they couldn't have, because debating me or asking me about it will show their ignorance of the law, and I can explain to them the difference between decriminalization and legalization. In fact, I am pretty sure that I can go toe-to-toe with anybody on any topic as far as reform or governing, and I will prevail. So I do not fear any of these people, and I'm the only one that has an actual plan to correct everything once I am installed as governor. I will correct everything. I have the plan. I am the only adult in the room. Nobody else has a plan. They're all winging it. They're faking it till they make it. They're hiring people that are just flailing around trying to look important. I can correct it all. It's going to be easy. Super easy. A lot of you could correct it, but you just don't see the mechanism as well as I do at this time. So right now I'm the person for the job. The other people running against me do not know the depths of it, and they're going to try and deceive you into thinking that they're going to somehow fix these things by self-enriching themselves off the same donors that have been running the hierarchy for years and years and years. Obviously this will fail, and it's the definition of insanity. So if you guys see this, go ahead and spread the word, vote for me. I'm not asking for you guys to go out there and scream it from the rooftops. Let's just tell the people. Most people are smart. If they see me and they know I'm out there, they're going to vote for me. So let's go. Trump Republican, Leon Lawson, MAGA, leonlawson.com. Why don't you check out my video? Hope you liked my little dance at the beginning. Hopefully I can get some more videos out for you.